Good morning, everybody. Fantastic to see you. Gosh, can you believe that we're in September already? Mid-September, actually, just about. It's the run home to the end of the year. It's well and truly begun. And I don't know about you, but I'm certainly being booked in for November appointments as we speak, and we're about to go into December as well. That's how you know that the year's about to finish. What I wanted to add to this newsletter was a video that talks about the per capita recession that they're now announcing that we're in. It's another way of saying that we've actually been in a recession, which most of us have probably suspected because we're feeling it in our hip pockets for 2 quarters already, 2 consecutive quarters. So what a per capita recession means is it's the economic growth that happens when you remove growth that comes from population growth. And we've actually had 2 negative quarters already. So that's March and June quarter. So it feels a little bit worse than that now. So we're probably well and truly into a recession. So what does this actually mean for your business, for your team, and for your organization? And what are some of the things that you can actively do in order to not just survive and get through this period, but actually set yourself up really well, regardless of what comes from the external world? Because we can't control all of that stuff, but we can control how we respond to these situations. I want to talk about 2 things. The first one is understanding the impact of this per capita recession on your customer base and the things that you can do in response to that. And the second one is about really structuring your business or your team in an appropriate way, given this set of circumstances. So let's go back to the first one, understanding the impact on your customer base. Understanding that value is the driver here. You need your team to be very well versed in the language of value for your customers. So things like cost per use, how a solution maximizes productivity, engagement, innovation, all of those outcomes as a result of using your solution or product that creates more. So the cost of your product is negated by the upside, the ongoing value that your solution enables that organization, team, people to be able to do or enjoy in a different way. Value is the driver, the language around that, and then understanding too that your customers' decision-making will be different. So when there's uncertainty around how long this is going to be a part of our realities for, and I can tell you it's not going away anytime soon. They're even talking about more interest rate rises. So that's going to further, slow things down. So by the time things ramp back up, it takes time. It's taken time to bring it down. It's going to take time to bring it back up. So this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So one of the things that you need to understand is that decision-making when there's uncertainty gets delayed or it's impeded. So the team really needs to understand who influences decisions and be strategic around those people and those influences so that you can expedite the process to the best of your ability and pay attention to the people that are able to make decisions sooner so that all of your behavior is aligned more appropriately to how your customers are making decisions. Okay, so that's the first one, understanding the impact on your customer base. Second point I want to make too is to start to think about setting your team and organization up differently, predominantly from a sales function perspective. So one of the things that some of the teams that I'm working with are doing is restructuring their sales teams to have more phone-based account managers. So really looking at the value of portfolios and aligning those to phone-based people, and then using their elite salespeople to look after their elite, their AA or A customers. That is a far better return on capital than having more field people looking after smaller accounts where the margins are going to be really tight. And it's not going to prove successful. And then you've got this really, unsustainable in this market, unsustainable sales team. So that's the first one. And the second one is investing in technology that improves the customer experience and complements the person-to-person experience. So what I mean by that is using AI in a way, not to replace people, but to complement the experience that you're providing to your customer base. So things like, pop-ups that feel like the same kind of experience that customers are having when they're in front of your people, same language, same sorts of questions, same solutions, same turnaround times, those sorts of things. And also using AI for automated emails, text responses, and so forth. That really frees your team up to create the person-to-person experience in a much more meaningful way, rather than doing some of those menial tasks that now technology can take care of. So with that, go forth, have a fantastic start to the rest of the year, end to the September quarter, and reach out to me because I can absolutely help you. Speak soon.